Sports. And our focus is on the Lions, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Lions and the Bucks, next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work on.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game. But when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly, for those guys on the field.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Buccaneers and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that takes them to 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense. So the Lions headed. I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Lone back gets the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He put everything he had into this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Potential grounding. Offense.
So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. The Buccaneers and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Lamar. And the Lions get him, down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 46-yard line.
You turned it.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with 4th down here behind the sticks. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now we're on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away. Ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's got room to roam here. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. He's going deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on 1st. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Off here to Lloyd. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Complete over the middle. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw for Jackson. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Man in motion here. Blitz coming, Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown! And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Able to find Lloyd here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. We'll set it down for him at the 38. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Lions only up by a few. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Steal. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has the connection to Adunze. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Lamar now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First down, here's Lamar. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so second down coming up. They send a man in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, Jackson hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Lamar throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Jackson yet again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Throwing now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now to throw. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, now Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Lions get the win on the road.